Fire signs, hello, how are you guys? I'm feeling really good. Like, I don't know why I'm feeling so enthusiastic. I have done 3 different readings today and I'm just feeling pumped. Like, pump it up. Like, whatever's going on in this energy is about to I really think it's the winter solstice. I can't lie to you. It's probably also this full moon, but nevertheless, it is going to be great. All right, fire signs, let's jump to your beautiful energy forecast. We've got Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Okay, Aries. Okay, Aries. Oof. 9 of Swords is what I got on the energy for you, Aries. So what does that tell me? Okay, well, let me tell you what that tells me. The Knight of Swords tells me that you may not be sleeping well. Or you may just be having really late nights, thinking about way too much. Your mind is busier than anything at night is what it's telling me. That's what they said. Okay, so with that said, it's really important for you guys to meditate. Yeah, what better to soothe your mind than your mind? Who would have thought about it? What? Yup, that's it. Meditate. Figure out what it is that is keeping you from grounding, because there's got to be some lack of grounding here that's keeping you in your head, right? Your head's in the clouds, so you're not grounded. Couldn't be. 9 of Swords. Okay. All right. Some of you are thinking a little too much about a love offer here. You want to take things to the next level with someone, and you don't really know how to move. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of offerings here, a lot of love shared and received here. But Aries, why are you overthinking this? Let's figure that out. Because that's why you're overthinking it. Because you're having to be a student. Because you're having to learn new things. And one thing about Aries is that Aries loves to already know. Like, Aries love doing things that they already know how to do. If they've got to relearn it or learn something new, like, I'll do it, but I don't want to. And that's what it really comes with Aries. But I'm feeling here that you guys are letting your past, the pain from your past, get you caught up in something. Which is interesting. Let's dig into it. Let's talk about the Page of Wands, please. Page of Wands, King of Swords. So I'm really feeling like this is energy that you're in. Like, this is energy that you're embodying. This is how you're coming off to people. Okay, Aries, a lot of you. Okay, so some of you are focusing more on work than you are nurturing your relationships. And I feel like this work is so that you can offer more in your relationships. However, that's not what Spirit wants you to focus on. Okay, Spirit wants you to change your relationship with money. Yes, that's what this lesson is. Okay, that's why you're getting this resistance, because you're having to figure out what your relationship with money is. Because some of you could be going through a separation, or something could have happened that recently hurt. All right, something caused some kind of emotional rift in things, and in order for you to move forward from this, you need to slow down. Okay, you need to pay attention to yourself and your emotions and what is hurting you and where it hurts. And for some of you, I feel like this is family. Your family relationships are overflowing into your personal connections, the ones that you create, like your friendships and your relationships and your work relationships and things like that. Okay, so it's gonna be important that you guys come out of your ego and into your heart. Message, right? You guys are getting resistance in a lot of things because your focus is on the wrong thing. It's on the wrong thing. there are people who need your nourishment around you, and I feel like what you invest in these people is gonna be the return that you get. Okay, these people that you care about, these people that support you. Okay, I'm also seeing some water sign energy in here. So if they've got a Venus or Mercury rising or moon, it's just what I'm hearing, in a water sign, be it Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Okay, first of all, Aries, please be mindful of how much you're drinking, because the Page of Cups has a bottle of wine on it, and it's never stood out to me before. Okay, and I know the Three of Cups is also about alcohol consumption. Okay, also drink a lot of water. Be mindful of how much alcohol you're consuming. Be mindful of how you're coping with your emotions. That's the one. Okay, so coping with your emotions. Aries, start writing things down. Okay, start planning things out. Start utilizing the help around you. There are people around you that want your help, that want to give you help, that keep giving you amazing insight, and you're so gung-ho on being able to do it your damn self because you're so independent that you don't want to hear anything anybody else has to say. Well, stop doing that, first of all. Okay? That's your first problem. Stop doing that. Stop doing that. Okay? Analyze your emotionally toxic habits. We all have them. It's a part of healing. Self-awareness, though, is the most important part of all of that. So I said we would be learning, right? You're in a learning phase right now. So you really need to take a step back and figure out, weigh the odds of your give and take. Okay? Balance your creativity and how much you put into it, like financial abundance as well. I feel like some of you are also being a fool because of your memories. Being a fool because of your memories. So there's a deeper message, and it's coming. So what's happening is you're not paying attention to how things are changing and transforming, right? Things around you are constantly evolving, and you're not necessarily sure how to keep up. Nor are you paying attention to how to keep up, the role that you play in all of this. I'm feeling like some of you could also be coming off really, really judgmental right now, Aries. Okay, and if that is the case, take a step back and understand that you need to be coming from a place of love and not ego. That can be really hard sometimes. But overthinking this, and I feel like somebody's got you heavy on their mind too. I'm gonna just say that. Somebody is really doing a lot of thinking about you, and they're trying to figure out how to approach you. They're really trying to make sure that they don't make a fool of themselves approaching you. And this could be somebody you have a lot of history with. However, things are changing with this person. But in order for them to change, you have to be able to see the change for what it is and not hold people to where they were. Okay? Acknowledge where they were, because obviously those things are important, but also understand and acknowledge how people have grown. Because people do change. It's hard, but self-aware people evolve. Okay? So really focus on how you play a role in your reality right now, okay, Aries? That is what I have for you guys. And I really, really hope that resonated. And I love it so, so much. Alrighty, Leo. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. I told you, I don't know why I'm feeling so good, right? I just really am. My moon is in Leo. Alright, Leo. Let's see what the universe, spirits, your guides, and ancestors have in store for you. Angels, what messages do you have for my beautiful Leo? Good tips. Okay. Ooh. Some of you are being really emotional. Beloveds. Oof. Okay, so I don't know who this message is for, but I just heard it. Some of you see your ex moving on, and that doesn't make you happy. Leo. Focus on yourself. I don't know why a message like that would come to me, but Yeah, baby. Leo. Okay. Let's get into this energy, please, Spirit. Let's figure out what these Leos got going on. You guys are very emotional right now. Okay, you guys are very, very emotional right now. And it could be the Sagittarius energy. It really could be, because Sagittarius energy is really aggressive. And Leos are leaders, but Leos also like to submit, and that's something most people don't know. Like, Leos are very bossy, but they also really like to be submissive. Like, I mean, it doesn't matter, male or female, they like to be submissive. So, with that said, I'm feeling like some of you are using emotional manipulation to get what you want. And if you're dealing with a Virgo, damn, this is almost a mirror reading of Virgo. 10 of Swords. Whatever it is you're emotionally attached to, it's time to let it go. Okay, it's done. It is absolutely done. There is absolutely nothing else you can do about it. Nothing. There is no saving it. There is no what's done, it's done. It's like trying to uncook a steak. If it's well done, you can't put it back in there and make it medium rare. You got to get into it. Okay? So, change your perspective. I'm feeling very, you're dealing with a water sign, or you have water sign placements. Moon, Venus, Saturn, and rising. And the person that you're dealing with has a Venus, Mercury, Moon, or rising in a water sign. Okay. Leo, there was a lesson here. And I don't feel like you learned it yet. Alright? Some of you made a decision. Okay? You made a decision to do something. Then you did it and your perspective changed. And you're like, whoa, wait a minute. That is not at all what I expected this to be. So you're trying to hurry up and scurry back to where you were. You can't do that, baby. What's done? What did I say? What's done is done. You can't uncook a steak. Okay, it's cooked. It's done. It's finished. All right. So get out the past and be here today. A lot of y'all need to focus on yourself. This is such an emotional reading, you guys. 10 of Swords, please, universe. This feels a little heavy, Leo. I feel like a lot of you are trying to cope with work, and that ain't it either. Y'all need to get out and exercise. Go stretch or something. Y'all make my back hurt. Okay. So this had to come to an end to teach you a lesson. Okay? This is about you. This is about your relationship with love and happiness. Yes. Yes. Okay, so emotional manipulation keeps coming up. So if you're not the one doing the emotional manipulation, just be careful who around you is giving you advice, and pay attention to the way that it feels when you receive it, because if somebody's emotionally manipulating you, it will sound delicious. However, it's going to feel disgusting. Sound delicious, feel disgusting. Okay? So pay attention to that. There was something that disturbed your foundation, so now you're having to recreate it. Things will not go back to the way they were, Leo. They're just not gonna go back to the way that they were. Okay? And Leo, if this is a situation where someone else is involved, be it on your part or the other person's part, let it go. Okay? Because I feel like the reason that this ended was for good reason. You trying to go back to what's comfortable is not going to serve you. The Hangman. I got the Queen of Cups again for the Hangman. Like the Queen of Cups keeps coming out for you guys. There's something emotional that you're clinging to for dear life. And oh baby, let me just tell you, it ain't healthy. Okay, I feel like you could be hurting people along the way. Okay, and I also feel like somebody has been in your life trying to warn you, trying to coach you, trying to prevent you from making mistakes. And that rebellion is what has led you to make these mistakes, right? I feel like a lot of you are having to battle traumas, all right? You felt left out about a lot of things growing up. And Leo, either you've done something to somebody or somebody has done something to you. And let me tell you, they're not or you're not going to get away with it. Okay? I feel like somebody left somebody out in the cold here. Yep. Things are about to take a major shift for you because the biggest problem here is your perspective. Part of me feels like you feel left out in the cold. But what Spirit is telling me is that this is a karmic reaction to an action that you took, right? And when you took the action, you thought that it was the best action for you. Later down the line, you realized that maybe it wasn't, and you tried to backtrack. Spirit's telling me that had you kept going, things wouldn't have gotten so messy, if that makes sense. Like, had you just kept focusing on yourself, had you kept working on yourself, things wouldn't have gotten so messy. But now I'm feeling like multiple people are involved now. And that is where you've gone wrong, because now people's emotions are involved, their intentions are involved. And being spiritual, you have to understand the powers that be. So when you start to act out of emotions, especially if your moon is in a water sign for some of you, when you start to act out of emotions as a Leo, it's going to trigger your ego every time. It's going to trigger your ego every time. So make sure you're self-aware enough to be able to analyze that. Okay, make sure you know, like, hey, listen, like, yeah, this triggered me. I don't like how this went. I don't like that this happened, but it happened, right? Some of you are super defensive about a decision that you made that hurt someone. Or they're defensive about a decision that they made that hurt you. Yeah. The Tower in reverse. This is funny. Somebody is trying to prevent the inevitable. Baby, whatever it is you're trying to avoid is inevitable. Whatever is done in the dark comes to the light. So if somebody did something to you, it's gonna come up. It's gonna come up. If you did something to somebody, guess what? That's gonna come up too. Okay? So make sure that you are weighing the odds of your checks and balances, because it is gonna be so important. So important that as things arise, you understand why. When you start to feel heavy, when you start to feel gross, make sure that you're paying attention, especially if your emotions are in a water sign. If your moon is in a water sign, pay attention to your emotions, specifically as a fire sign. Because as a fire sign, water and fire, yeah, water can put fire out. But thinking in the grand scheme of things, fire is only gonna boil water. It's gonna boil it. It's gonna make it hot, right? Temperamental. So make sure that you are navigating through the checks and balances. Your biggest problem right now, Leo, is that you guys are loving from a lack perspective. Like I said, a lot of you weren't nurtured properly by your mothers. And that's okay. Like 9 times out of 10, our moms are giving us everything that they can give us. Like if their moms didn't give them much, then we can't really expect anything different from them. They're 9 times out of 10 going to teach us to love and love us the way that they have been loved. So know that your parents are human beings. Forgive them for the things that they have done that may have hurt you. Heal. Okay? Do not keep putting people in this cycle of repetitive problems repetitive resistance because you refuse to do the work to heal, Leo. And I feel like we keep having to talk about your ego. I don't know if you guys are really listening to me. Check your pride at the door. Humbly check your pride. And that's okay. My emotions are in Leo. So yes, I have to check my pride too. I gotta check my ego. Like, hey. Calm that shit down. Nobody wanna hear that. Ain't nobody here for that. Okay? So understand that you are in control. And when you control yourself, you get better results. Obviously, listen to your intuition. Follow your intuition. But if you keep being a puppet and not the puppet master, you're always going to be left without power. You're always going to be powerless. Okay? That is what I have for you, beautiful Leos. Get it together, baby. You guys are so powerful. However, you 9 times out of 10 don't stand in your Leo leader energy. And it is time to get with it. You have potential, honey. Okay? So step into that. Okay? Alright, beautiful Leo. That is what I have for you guys. Sagittarius. What is up, my lovelies? How are you guys? Hopefully wonderful. Yeah. Alright. Everybody have the beautiful, beautiful Sagittarius. Spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. What do you have for the beautiful Sagittarius? Ooh. Multiple cards wanted to fall out for you guys. The King of Pentacles. Boom. That is great. And underlying, you got the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm seeing a beautiful balance of harmony. Sagittarius, y'all must have been doing the work. I also feel like you guys are about to have major business moves pop off, right? If you guys have a business partner, y'all are definitely on the same page. If you're not, it's going to be important for you to get on the same page right now. Okay? Especially with all this Christmas stuff, all these holidays coming up. Yeah. Get right with your business partners. Like, y'all can make this happen, honey. Okay? Okay. So here's about the King of Pentacles. I make myself laugh. Okay, well, I'm gonna take it all then. Since you say here it is, I'm gonna take it all. Okay. Everybody's been getting a new perspective card. It's kind of interesting. Ooh. You have an opportunity to transform, Sagittarius. Are you gonna take it? Is you gonna take it? Is you gonna take it? So, I feel like you guys are getting the opportunity to change your perspective on how you do things. Okay, have you been sticking to a tradition when it comes to your business practices? It's 2020. How things were done in 2015 ain't relevant no more. How things were done in 2019 ain't relevant no more. The only reason it would be relevant is so that you can study and learn the patterns, so you can analyze. It is not beneficial for you to copy those practices now. Why? Because evolution. People change. What people want change. Who people are change. So their desires change. Okay? People change. Like, I know that everybody's favorite line is people don't change. They do. Okay? Their motives may not always. But people change. Because they're forced to. You may not ever be affected by the change, but people change. Something's gonna come around. Because if you were who you are today, and that was the exact same person when you were 15, honey, let me tell you, you got a bigger problem and you have not been paying attention to what's going on around you. But I can't imagine any of you sitting in here that way. Alright. Sagittarius. So tell me about the Hangman versus Sagittarius. Clarifying that King of Pentacles. Yeah, I really just think that you guys need to see. You guys need to get a different perspective on how the help sent to you is for you. The people sent to you right now, Sagittarius, are for a reason. They may not be here for longevity. However, they are here to shed light on something inside of yourselves that you need to see. And it's funny because on Twitter, I was just talking about how people around you are trying to teach you things, but not by telling you, by showing you. Okay, so pay attention to the way that things are going on around you. Right? So tell me about the world for the beautiful Sagittarius. 7 of Wands. I'm feeling like some of you are very protective, very defensive, because you feel like you are in control, right? Like, you control your reality, but that's about it. And That's about it. So I'm feeling like, ooh. Hear me out, Sag. Hear me out. You don't know it all. You know a lot. You really do. But you don't know it all. Okay. Even what you think you know changes. So you have to keep relearning it. Boom. Drops mic. Something here you're very defensive toward. There has been an opportunity presented to you to make a lot of money. A lot of money, right? A lot of money. Somebody around you is very, very valuable, Sagittarius. However, you are so focused on being independent and self-righteous that you don't even see how other people can add value to your dream. You are a brilliant mind. Yes, always giving credit. However, your free spirit can sometimes hinder you. Okay? No, everybody is not like you. Everybody ain't got your self-discipline. Everybody ain't got your work ethic. But the people that align with you are aligned for a reason. The universe don't keep pushing people in your way on accident, honey. You need to see what the universe is wanting. It's not about the messenger. It's about the message. So it's important that you slow down enough to pay attention to that. Because spirit has been working on y'all, has been working with y'all, and some of y'all have not been paying attention. Okay? Ooh. Some of y'all have been emotionally compartmentalizing, okay? Some of y'all still have toxic behaviors that you cannot let go of. You are stuck in a loop, and that is what's keeping you from seeing this beautiful opportunity in front of you. I feel like your lack of sensitivity is a problem. You guys rationalize emotions like a business. If it don't make sense, it don't make dollars. True, Sag. But you also have to understand that being softer, being empathetic, being compassionate will give you long-lasting relationships that you deserve. Okay? And I know we've all got a few good friends that deal with our shenanigans no matter what. But this applies to business somehow. Because the King of Pentacles is out here and all I feel is money. The King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles is out here. And this Queen of Cups next to this Devil card, under clarifying the Four of Cups, don't make me feel good. This is an emotional opportunity that you're not paying attention to. This even feels like something you have been manifesting and don't even realize you've been manifesting it. It's in your heart's desires and you don't even realize it, and that's the problem. That's the whole problem. You don't realize that what you have been manifesting is here. It probably came looking like something you've already seen before. That's why you can't tell. It's not what it used to be. Everything is not as it seems at this moment. Feel things out, Sagittarius. Feel them out. Like, don't go touching people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, like, in your heart, feel it. When this person comes to you with this opportunity, or when this person came to you with this opportunity, were you open to receive the message they had, the message that they had to offer? Okay, or were you caught up in the cycle of your life that you weren't 100% present? Are you being 100% present, or are you so focused that you can't see anything going on around you? Right now, the problem is you need to shift your focus. And I know, you're in full swing right now. You are busy. And that's the problem. You're busy because you want to be, Sagittarius. Like, come on, honey. Let's be real here. You're busy because you want to be busy. Because you don't want to deal with the emotions of your life. Okay? Things are not happening because you're resisting them. Not because it's not time yet, not because you haven't done enough work, not because you don't deserve it, but because you are literally resisting it. You asked the universe for something, and then you went about doing your own thing and forgot that you completely asked the universe for that. So now you're just like, what do you want me to do with this? What do you mean? What you mean? This is what you asked for, and I'm bringing it to you, and I'm confused as to why you don't want it all of a sudden. Sagittarius, okay? You guys have a lot of love to give, a lot of love to offer. However, the lack of love that has been shown to you is what's got you caught up. You feel like the only thing in life that matters is your goals and your dreams. And listen, honey, although those are important, Very important because they give your life purpose. You also got to understand that without you, none of that exists. So you still have to nurture those that are trying to nurture you. You still have to nurture yourself. You got to love yourself. You should not be working 24 hours a day and not getting no sleep, baby. I get that it may be what you're taught, but it's not what's healthy. You need to take a break. Because you are getting these creative blocks because you're not taking care of yourself. You keep trying to pour and give and give and give from an empty cup. Your business will reflect your state of mind. How are you responding? Are you responding out of behavioral patterns? Something that's a habit? Are you responding out of love? Are you responding out of lack? Like, do you need something and that's why you keep interacting with people? What is it? Okay, because the only way to grow and come out of this cycle and into the next one is to focus on this heart chakra. Sag, you need to work on your heart chakra. Okay, there's like a lot of weight in my chest. Okay, so it's going to be really important that you be open to receive. Practice those I am affirmations, okay? Sagittarius, you got this, honey. You always do. But focus on what's happening around you as well to bring the entire picture into focus. Okay? I love you, love you, love you, love you, love you so much, fire signs. And thank you so much for being here. If you need a private reading, please reach out to me because I would absolutely love to make that happen. Okay, I'll make sure I link the website in the description below. And I need you guys to like, share, and comment, please, especially if it resonated. Okay? And until next time, bye.